Hey guys, I'm back with some more Keyforge for you guys. I still only have my 2 decks, so we're just gonna use one of those two. Heads will do Helvius, tails will do Yelofoot today. Siri, flip a coin.
It's heads.
It's heads, so we're gonna use Helvius for a beginner game. And I'm gonna do a little bit more explaining about what's going on throughout the game, that way you guys aren't just left in the dark. Wait, I selected it. Yeah, there we go. I'm just warning you guys ahead of time, it's gonna make a really loud noise when someone joins. Does like trumpets and everything. There it is. Alright. So they're gonna go first. Alright, I'm gonna keep this hand. Interesting. So I just discarded this card from their hand, and then they can't use any other house except for Brobnar next turn. And then I can play this guy to get rid of that. I'm gonna play this guy so we will lose one at the end of every turn, and I can't use this guy because there's no creatures at all on their side of the board, so I gotta end my turn there. They're probably gonna try to get rid of this as soon as possible, which is understandable. I'm trying to decide. I sort of want to get rid of all his logo creatures because those really cause problems for me for some reason. This I can deal with. It's troublesome too because they have some pretty good cards, but yeah, let's do it. That's kind of weird that I don't know why I did that. Interesting. It destroyed disc creatures too, so I don't know if that's a bug. I'm gonna go Mars on this. No, not Mars. Sanctum. So I can capture one of their amber to slow them down a little bit. And then I'm gonna play this guy so that my amber can't be stolen. He can try to attack me if he wants, but he won't get rid of any this turn. He just can't unless he has another card like Anger where he can ready friendly creatures, or if he uses, I think, Heap the Huge. Yeah, he might be able to get rid of it this round. But it's fine, because I have other plans too. Alright, so I just reaped with Radiant Knight, and I put this guy down. It says underneath his card Taunt that this neighbor's creatures cannot be attacked unless they have Taunt. So they have to get rid of at least one of these because all of these cards on the board right now, they spell trouble. So they need to work out how to get rid of those. Unless they choose not to, but they should. And I'm gonna forge a key next turn unless they steal it from me. I'm not gonna have any remaining because I have exactly 6 amber. So I just forged a key. Okay, so I really want to get rid of all my Mars, but you know what? Yeah. Play this on the right. Alright, so I was mostly using this guy. So I put an upgrade on him. If he's destroyed, it just goes back to my archive, so I have a chance of drawing him again. And this guy basically, every time he fights or reaps, I can reveal a creature from my hand, and if I do, this card gets an extra +1 power counter. Oh, gets 3 of those. So he gets 3 +1 power counters. So basically, he gets a lot of power from that. And that's sort of a bad thing for my opponent because he can't get it off of the board. And if I always choose Mars, I can just always reap with him as long as he's on the board. So now he's getting his brobnar out because he knows he has to get rid of some of these. Okay, so I'm gonna choose Dis next turn. Okay, yeah, I got an idea. The archive. So this guy has a 9 power, which is fucking dangerous for these guys. So I have 8 amber, he has 4. I forged 1 key, he has none so far. So he got all his brobnar out. He could drop me down to 7 in this turn at least, in one way that I can see. He might be able to do another one if he plays his cards right, literally and figuratively. See what he does. So he got rid of my artifact. I'm gonna choose Sanctum. Oh, they conceded. Cool. Okay. I guess that'll happen sometimes where they say... I did that a couple times the other day where I was like, yeah, there's no possible way. Since that's the case and they conceded, we can play with another deck if you guys want to. So I have a little bit more time because that game ended prematurely. So I'm going to do another coin flip. We can play with Helvius or we can play with Yelofoot. So here we flip a coin.
It's tails.
It's tails. So... we're going to play with Yelofoot in beginner. We can play casual if you guys want, but I promise you, I most likely will lose. I did win a casual game yesterday. I was very happy about that. I think I won with Helvius, though. Yeah, I found that rhythm with that deck, so I'm very happy about that. I just ordered another one. And my friend said that they were gonna get me one for Christmas, so it's starting to look a lot like Christmas. Come on, buddy, select your deck. Huh. Try again. Why is everyone having trouble selecting their deck? So I'm going first. So I can only play one card this round. Let's keep this hand. I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna play this guy. This guy's always good to play on a first turn because they probably know they shouldn't destroy it, and that's fine. But I can get cards sometimes that let me destroy it. So that's an artifact, so they can't play it this turn. When it's turned on its side like that, that means it's exhausted, so they can't take any actions with it. So this guy can steal an amber. And another good thing, if they don't destroy this card because they're scared of you gaining more amber, you can always just reap with it. Like, you can just like spam this with reap. It's great, because then they have no choice but to destroy it. Because would you rather risk the 2 amber I'm gonna get, you know, just once, or get one every other turn? I don't know. I think it's just... Thanks for the 2 amber, buddy. He should have destroyed this guy first. So I basically just stole their amber because they only had 1, so now they're back to 0 and I have 4. It's not always about how many cards you have on the board. I mean, it helps, but that's not what it's about. I'm gonna play Brobnar next turn. Clear the board a little bit. It's so pointless getting rid of this card. Did I get any amber that turn? No? Sick. So I just basically cleared my board just to do it. It's my favorite card. But strangely, okay, so this is my favorite card because I like the concept of it. But it doesn't really help sometimes. Like, you'd be surprised how many more times it didn't help than it did. Mostly I use that when I'm like, there it goes, it got discarded. But it's fine. I probably wasn't going to use it anyway. I got Silver Tooth in my deck. Always a great card. Shadows next round, as long as I still have them on the board. Yeah, they're gonna try to clear my board. So I'm just playing a bunch of fucking shadow creatures. I have fucking 10 amber and they have 0. It's not about fighting. It's really not. Or having the best cards. Like, most of these cards have a power of 1, 2, 4. It's not about power. It's about being smart. That's what this game's about. Using your resources. They discarded Fear. That's a good card. The cards they should really get rid of. Oh, and they didn't. Surprising. I'm gonna reap. I can get rid of this guy. I did not forge a key this round. They must have done something. I skipped my key turn next turn because they played a action card. I'm not gonna fight with this because actually it has skirmish, so actually I will. This guy also has skirmish. So now I now have 16 keys and they have 0. They're focusing too much on trying to stop me than they are getting keys. That's also a bad strategy because while it's smart to slow your opponent down, you need to remember that you're trying to win too. You know, like, what's a couple keys if you're just gonna lose anyway? Got enough amber? See, I like it when people talk to you and when they're, you know, we're having a friendly game. It's not competitive. It's not, you know, passive aggressive. Well, I mean, sort of, but it's fun in games. This is a game. That's what it's for. It's all fun. Playful jabbing. And they can steal all that from me in one turn if they play their cards right. Last night, I was playing against this person, and they pulled this really dirty move on me, and I got so mad, but not super mad, but like not murder, I'm gonna murder you mad, but I was mad to the point where I was like, okay, so I looked at my cards and I was like, I'm gonna do a really good play. So I did my turn and they had like 4 amber by the end of that turn and I had 14. It's nothing like this though, where I have 16 and they have 0. Oh, whoops. Hold up. I always forget what key. I'm trying to take a screenshot, but it's not letting me. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Alright. Sorry about that. I have 10 still. Oh, God. This is so silly. Should I give them a chance and just not do shadows this round? I feel so bad. Oh, whoops. Yeah, good. They're finally getting rid of my shadows. As they should. Wow, that was... Okay, I guess they got mad. Oh, they conceded. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty rough. I feel really bad for that, but I mean... Maybe I should play in casual. I'll do that tonight, though, because I'm running out of time. I just looked at the time and I was like, oh, snap, I still have to eat lunch. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Yeah, that was... that was a great ending to that. Yeah, I'll post this one to YouTube. I'm gonna get my new deck, I think, next week. Let me check really fast. I'm not gonna stream anymore until I get that, on the 26th, but I'm not gonna be home until, the first week of January, so that's when I'll stream more for you guys, more of this. I'm really excited. Thanks guys for hanging around. See you guys later.